household.
When we speak, these people don't understand that this isn't actually in the Bible. They've never heard this stuff before. You only think that John 3:16 is the only verse that's in the Bible, or Jesus wept. You guys are completely blind. You sit there and you let somebody stand on a pulpit and just continually preach to you, but you don't know where it's coming from. And coming out of their own mouth.
Yeah, so Slucky, they should be saying, instead of saying they never heard this before, they should be saying, hey, we should kill our pastor. That's what they should be doing, you know? I want to kill your pastor, man. Matthew 10, verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Yep.
I got Isaiah 34.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
That's right. So how are you going to be part of this thing when the Most High is setting to jack you all up? Go ahead.
He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountain shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Go ahead.
And all their hosts shall fall down.
Their armies are going to fall down. Go ahead.
As a leaf falleth from a vine.
No significant thing. Go ahead.
And as a fallen fig from a fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
The sword is the ICBM nuclear missiles.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
The Greek way of saying the Edomites, which is the so-called white men. Go ahead.
And of the people of my curse.
The so-called white men and the 2/3. Go ahead.
To judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Meaning that you people are going to be a sacrifice unto the Lord. Go ahead.
For the fat of kidneys of ram. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Bozrah.
The chief city of the Edomites. Go ahead.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
The Edomites. Go ahead.
And the unicorns shall come down with them.
And their power shall come down. Go ahead.
And the bullocks with the bulls. And their land shall be soaked with blood. And their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion.
Israel. Okay.
Script.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire.
The Smith is your the Smith is your modern day scientist that made the missiles to destroy this place. Go ahead.
Says, behold, I have created a smith that blows the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
That's right, because that's actually what it does. It wastes.
Isaiah, Slucky. Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And it shall come to pass that in that day the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
As the kings on the earth, the same people that who they serve. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an
Israel's
alarm.
a people before it's a place, and we're blowing the trumpet. We have been blowing the trumpet for many years now. And really and truly, Jake doesn't like to listen, but we still do it anyways because we do it for the sake of the Most High. Go ahead.
Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountain, a great people and a strong. There has not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Because after this last world war, this World War III, there will be no more war. It's the war to end all wars. After that, Jacob is going to be in its rightful place as rulers over this world and what you see. Go ahead.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
The ICBM nuclear missiles.
Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
That's right.
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the night.
And when you see horses running together, one doesn't bounce against the other. They stay in unison. Go ahead.
It says, like the noise of a chariot on the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pain, and all faces shall be gathered blackness. They shall run like the mighty men. They shall climb the walls like men of war. And they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
That's right.
They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Because when a nuclear missile hits, it has that mushroom cloud, and they have something called nuclear winter, where it completely blots out the sky. Right? Go ahead.
And the Lord shall utter his voice before his armies, for his camp is very great, or is very great.
Because he said he's not coming to meet you as a man. He's coming in his glory. He's coming with his chariots, with his thousands of 10,000s, man. Go ahead.
For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Therefore also now, says the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. And rend your heart and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord your power, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil.
Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people,
And that means to come out of the philosophies of this nation. Go ahead.
that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Verse 6, reward her.
That goes right back to David. Remember, O Lord, the day of Edom. Go ahead.
Verse 6, remember her, even as she reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill unto her double.
That's right.
This is what you're saying in Isaiah about they shall learn war no more. Isaiah 2 verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks.
And until that happens, there's going to be war. There's going to be rumors of war, death, destruction, devastation. I can't use enough verbs to describe it. You know? Go ahead.
Nation shall not lift up sword against another nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
That's it. And with that, I'd like to say double honors to the elders. Right. Great millstone. I'd like to say death to America.
Death to America!
Death to Canada.
Death to Canada!
Death to the 2/3.
Death to the 2/3!
Death to the so-called white man.
Death to the so-called white man!
Blessings to the 1/3.
Blessings to the 1/3!